hold on, let me unhide this. Okay, wait, y'all. This is not what I meant to do. Okay. All right. I'm about to Eric. Wait, did it start? Wait, what? Y'all, this is not working for me. Okay, let me see. Let me try to do it again. What is going on? Okay, so Eric interview from Ready to Love recap. All right, this is not working. This ain't working. Okay, it's working now. I got it. I got it, y'all. All right. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jeremy Speaks. I'm coming at y'all again today with a review. And this review is for none other than the Ready to Love Eric interview, okay? Ciao. That interview was completely fucking ridiculous. And I'm gonna know a couple of things. When, as a people, as a collective, are we gonna hold black men accountable? More so heterosexual black men, because y'all don't have no motherfucking issue holding gay people accountable. I swear, if the niggas gay and black, you gonna hold their ass accountable. But as soon as a heterosexual black man gets held accountable, let's protect our black kings. Let's make sure our black kings. And I'm just like, this is completely fucking ridiculous. I was seeing so many pick me's, so many enablers on that interview chat, and it was really disgusting to see. Bitches even motherfucking like adding me like they want smoke, and I was like, sis, you don't want smoke with me. Look, don't let Eric get you embarrassed. Okay. Look, I'm not the one you want it with. Don't play in my face. Don't at me. At the nigga who's actually getting interviewed. I'm not even talking to you. Keep my at name out your mouth, out your fingertips. But like, it was so much going on. It's like all the man had to say, which is anything that was not agreeing to what Dakia said, and they completely believed it. Without a lick of proof, without a lick of it even fucking making sense, or anything else of the sort. So this is what Eric said. Eric in his zesty ass says, well, it started out like this, the day before, the incident, me and the men had a men's lounge. And that's where I basically, made Carmen my number one and Dakia my number two. Right? So he was like, all the men, they kind of knew what, like, where I was at. Like, Carmen was my number one. The next day, you were texting, you said that you wanted to tell Dakia what you told her about, Carmen being your number one. And you said that, she was okay with it. She said it's just a part of the process. She understands and all of this other stuff. And all I could think about, how do you know who's your number one and number two? You only been here a week. Why would you even feel? It's like, it's way too early for you to even feel that way. And I was like, it's no way that you really felt that Carmen wanted you, because if she wanted you, she would have had you already. She knew, she had been around you plenty of times before. And it's only when y'all on the show together that she wants to entertain you, and that's the one you want to make your number one. Okay. But anyway, she says that he says that she was okay with it and everything else like that. But then they went on a boat. And he says that, like, they end up taking photos and things like that. And, she makes a comment about, oh, we look like we're taking a prom picture. And then he says, this ain't no prom, we grown. And then he says, I move my hands up. What did you move your hands up to, Eric? And this is my thing. Eric kept on saying in the interview that he did not, he wasn't able to tell his side. They gave you a chance to tell your side. You want to know what you said? You said, when they gave you your side to tell, that you just hurt her feelings. You didn't say what happened. And then you were going around saying that you never touched her breast, but then now you did touch her breast. Which one is it, Eric? And then you say you was so drunk. So now you saying that you, mind y'all, he didn't say that he got driven home. Mind you, he had said in the interview that he had driven there. So you didn't get no drive home or anything else. You didn't get no drive home. Nobody Ubered you there, but you so drunk that you don't remember touching her breast. I don't fucking buy that. I don't think you were so belligerently drunk that you don't remember. I think you definitely know that you touched her breast, but you just don't want to admit to that. Ellen said, I didn't like how he felt all they talked about when she was number one still applied when she got demoted to number two. Exactly. And then he says, I just thought that we still had that. I thought we had that connection. And, I thought our connection was deep enough for me, to touch her like that. Nigga, you just said that Carmen was your number one. Why the fuck would you think that this woman would be okay with you touching her titties if you're not even choosing her? What? That don't make no sense. It don't. And the people in the comments was like, yeah, yeah. Why would you all of a sudden feel a different type of way? How would he know? What? I mean, that's like me, dating you, kissing all over you, touching your booty, and then me telling you, I think I'm gonna start messing with other people. And then I see you in public, and then me feel like I can grab you because I did it because me and you had that conversation before. But the relationship has changed. Not only that, we're in public. And it's not like, he grabbed her hip, or he caressed her back. You grabbed her titties, which is completely demeaning to any woman in public who has self-respect. I don't know any woman, even if they're married, who would be okay with their man just grabbing on their titties in front of everybody. And not only that, but you did that in front of all of the other connections that she had. And then another thing in the interview, he was making it seem like he was her only connection, when that was definitely not the case. She had Clifton. Nigga, you didn't have no connections. You was the one who only had one connection. And let's be real, Carmen did not want you. And even when you were on the show, she didn't talk to you until she saw Dakia talking to you. She was completely in all the other niggas' faces while you was in the kitchen looking like a nanny homemaker. And then y'all, this man gonna say, but she was letting other men touch her, and that's not to say, that, she doesn't have that right. And I was like, well, why did you bring it up? I was like, you are obviously bringing it up to say that, it's not right for her to allow one man to touch her and not you. Because if you did not feel that way, you wouldn't have brought up what she allowed another man to do. Because consent is not transferable to another nigga. See, one man's consent can't be transferred to another man. It's not transmutable. You get that? And I was like, it makes no reason why you kept on bringing that up. Then he said this, and I was, and if I did something so bad, why didn't the men, stop me? And then he was like, they didn't stop me because they thought they thought we had that connection. They thought that if one of us left, both of us would leave. You know, they thought we were together. But I was like, Eric, how could they think that y'all two were together when you literally just said the day before in the men's lounge in front of all the men that Dakia was no longer your number one, that Carmen was. So how in turn the next day they would all of a sudden think that you and Dakia would be leaving the show together if either one of y'all was ever eliminated? That don't make sense. And then how would they know the level of your relationship? You know, for them to go over there and like, hey, don't touch her titty. And who has the reflexes to know that you're about to go touch her titty? Like, don't nobody like, and then why are you putting it on the other men to control you when you should be able to control you? Huh? And it didn't make no sense, y'all. Like, this man was just out here just saying anything. And the women in the comments like, yeah, he right. Why would you let some man touch you? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? And I'm gonna be like, y'all bitches are disgusting. Y'all are fucking, y'all are like the bottom of the barrel. Like, period. I was like, it's not even the men who are questioning Dakia. It's the women who questioning Dakia. I was like, this is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing for Black women today. This man then said, you know, and people dragging my motherfucking kids, like, you know, this is a whole new Eric. This is an Eric that cusses, you know, he cussing because now he wants to look, you know, more like, you know, more, you know, masculine, more, you know, aggressive, you know, more intimidating, because, you know, everybody been calling the nigga gay, which he may be allegedly. But, you know, he was a whole new bitch in that motherfucking interview. And I meant to say bitch. He was a whole new bitch in that interview. So sassy, like snapping in Z formation energy. Like, I didn't like any of it. Then he says, you know, and I got motherfucking daughters, you know, and what my daughters gonna think about, like, you calling, you like, you saying that shit about me. I apologized to you once, like, and you gonna bring it up in front of everybody else. First of all, Eric, just because you motherfucking apologize don't mean somebody has to accept your motherfucking apology. If you hurt, if I kill you or if I stab you and I say sorry afterwards, just because I said motherfucking sorry does not mean that there afterwards I don't have the right to be upset. Does that not make sense? Just because you said sorry does not mean that she's not offended. And then on top of that, you saying that you said sorry, but then you also said that you were completely denying the fact that you ever even touched her breast, when she kept on telling you you did. And it took a man, you know, the same man that you said should have stopped you, the same man to tell you that you did touch her breast. So when did this apology happen? Did it happen before or did it happen afterwards? Like, and then if you denied her and then told her that she was lying about you touching her breast, and then all of a sudden you give her a half-assed apology, how would you expect her to feel? Fuck your apology at that point. Y'all, I was so motherfucking confused that whole interview. I was like, contradiction, hypocritical, contradiction here, contradiction there. This don't make sense. This you just negated this with that. But it seemed that everybody in the motherfucking comments, you know, just hated Dakia. And then they hated me too, who they also thought was Dakia. Y'all, if y'all don't, just in case for those who may have been in that chat, I'm Jeremy Taylor. This is my channel. This is my my YouTubing channel. I'm not motherfucking Dakia. Just because somebody agrees with the woman's worth does not mean that they have to be the woman. I'm a whole man here. Whole man. But then he's gonna say, you know, for her to say that shit about me, I was like, what did she say about you that was so bad? Everybody kept on saying that. Like, he kept on like, and even some of the YouTubers I was watching yesterday kept on saying, you know, the kid was saying this word. A lot of people was using the word aggressive. I was like, the kid never said aggressive. If we're gonna sit here and, you know, say things or try to paint an opinion on what somebody did, we should know what they said exactly. The kid just said, he touched me inappropriately. I said, I'm a lady. You don't touch me that way. She didn't say anything else outside of that. She didn't down talk him. She didn't berate him. To me, it was very classy. I was like, it was very classy. I don't think that she was I don't think it was a lot of disrespect that she was giving him for him to be talking about her like that. Like, he really did a whole interview just to bash her. And y'all want to know why he won't do it? Why he won't do an interview with Little Black Book? Little Black Book, it's because Little Black Book does not agree with his bullshit, probably. It's a reason why he didn't do it with Little Black Book as well. I don't think that he's going to be doing an interview on Little Black Book, because Little Black Book is going to be asking a lot of the questions. And that's not to take away from Kamisha, because I felt that Kamisha was asking him some really good questions. But my issue was, I don't think that she was holding him accountable. I don't think that when he was getting interviewed that, I don't think that she was calling out the inconsistencies. See, when Little Black Book interviews people and he hears something that does not, match, he'll call it out. But in that interview that he had with Kamisha, he was saying shit that completely was contradicting shit that he said literally 2 seconds ago. But it's like, I don't know if she wasn't catching it, or I don't know. But he wasn't getting called out for like his inconsistencies in his story at all. And I was just in the comments like, 1 inconsistency, 2 inconsistency, 3 inconsistency, 4 inconsistency. Like, how many are there gonna be? And I was like, and then on top of that, all you did was repeat the same story that the kid said, but you just said it in your own to favor you. Then he's gonna say that the kid is the production's favorite. Is it Ready to Love or the kid is Ready to Love? I was like, why would you say that? I was like, what about Dakia has made it seem that she's the favorite? Hold on. Ashley Aubrey says, now I have to disagree with you on the part that Kamisha didn't hold him accountable. She had to allow him to talk long enough to point out the inconsistencies, but she never did. My thing, I don't remember her pointing out the inconsistencies. I don't remember that. I don't remember her doing that. I remember her. I mean, yeah, she allowed him the ability to finish what he had to say, but it's not like she doubled back and said, well, Eric, you just said this, but you just now saying this. So is there like a differentiation between something? Is there like maybe we're confusing some things here? I didn't see that. But I do agree she was really respectful towards towards the guests. Maybe I feel like she didn't feel like it was her job to point out the inconsistencies. Maybe she just felt like she just had to ask the questions and he answered, and then we make our own objective opinion. It's not to bash her or anything else like that. I thought she did a really good job interviewing. I'm just saying that I feel that it's a reason why he didn't do that. Why he didn't do the interview with Little Black Book and he instead did it with Kamisha. Because I don't think that he would have been able to handle, being cross-examined the way that, that Little Black Book cross-examines the guests that he talks to. He will definitely question you about what you said, and he would call out one thing that you said earlier versus what you say then. But I'm saying Kojo is neutral too. But like I said, I think that maybe Kamisha just felt that, it wasn't her job to point out the inconsistencies. Maybe she felt like it was our job and she's just going to ask the questions. It's left for the viewers to come to their own decision. I guess, yeah. But yeah, he was just in that bitch lying. I was like, at this point, it's just lies. If you're just spouting out inconsistencies, and then he had the nerve to say people was talking about his kids, this was affecting his family. But then Kamisha asked him, how is your life after all of this? This man gonna say, my life is fine. Nothing's changed. Nothing has affected me. And I was saying, but you just said that you and your family was affected. Like, so what are you talking about? You literally just said that you and your family were affected and people were talking about your kids, but then you said afterwards that nothing happened. You didn't have any issues. And I was like, who is dragging Eric's kids? Who's doing that? I was like, not you just making up shit just to sound like a victim. All he did the whole interview was victimize himself. He made no valid points at all, and he was just saying bullshit. And then Kamisha asked him this, you know, in regards to, the text messages when you were disrespecting the kid, did she disrespect you first? Like, did she say something to you to warrant you to disrespect her and call her chipmunk teeth and everything else like that? And he says, like, no, I just felt that, I needed to do that because I felt like I was in my feelings. I was like, so you grabbed her titties. She was affected and offended by it, and then you disrespect her because she's offended. But then in the same breath, you said that you're a gentleman. You don't talk. You have daughters. You give them Valentine's Day gifts just because you're their dad and you love them and you respect women. But then you disrespect a woman the moment that she tells you that it's something about you that she does not like. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. You can't. Like, this man literally was contradicting himself in every aspect of the whole interview. Literally. It was really embarrassing. And what made it even more embarrassing was the fact that, here he is admitting to disrespecting Dakia for no reason, and the women are still cheering this nigga on. I cannot. What did Mod Afro say? Mod Afro just said, y'all, I don't know what's going on with my my laptop. Hold on. I mean, not my laptop, but I'm on a whole desktop. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. So Mod Afro Mama just said yes, because it didn't make sense. Why is she number 2? And in the same breath, you were saying you were about to quit the show and leave with the Kia. Make it make sense. The truth ain't truthing. Exactly. And I was like, if you felt like Carmen was your number 1, why didn't you grab her titties? When she was touching you, you recoiled back like you were disgusted by her touch. But you want to grab the kid titties, but she your number 2. What? And I know a lot of us are gonna say that Dakia said Dakia is okay with Clifton touching her and saying, sexual stuff to her, and she's Clifton's number 2. But the difference is that, Clifton never once stated that, Dakia is number 2. He never said that. And on top of that, if she's attracted to the man and she wants him to touch her like that, she has that right. If maybe Eric don't have that same, sexual, like he don't bring out that sexual, attraction out of her for her to feel like he could touch her after that. Simple. Period. Drinking during the interview, explaining why you groped a woman while drunk wasn't a good look, and then to say that you're gonna go on naked and afraid after all of this. You think after you groped a woman, violated her, you should be on naked and afraid? Who want to see Eric naked? Eric is built like one of those Frank Red Hot sausage links. Don't nobody want to see you without no clothes on, Eric. Like, what is wrong with you? Ellen says, OMG, Monique King. Then he'll be like, I don't remember saying that I was drinking. Exactly. And it's all fun and games until Dakia makes her interview. And I guarantee you, Dakia will tell it what it is, all the details. Because what he said didn't make a lick of fucking sense. And then he kept on, and I was like, you keep on saying these generalities and not saying the names. He kept on saying, and cast members will tell you what I think, will agree with me. Did say those cast members' names, because if they agree with you and they support you, if you say their names, it wouldn't be no issue, right? He didn't say nobody's names. He kept on saying all of these generalities. And also, if y'all don't remember, Zadia was doing that same thing in her interview, where she kept on saying, cast members doing this, say the name, sis. They're saying your name, say their name. You can't say their name because if you do, you have your they'll have to respond to the shit that you're saying and call you out for your lies. That's why you won't say. That's why you won't say their names. Hey Sheila, how are you? That's why you kept on saying, certain cast members. It's the same reason why Zadia was saying on her interview with Little Black Book, certain cast members, because if she had said Sabrina, if she had said Aisha, they would have called out the inconsistencies the moment their names were mentioned. But when you say cast members, you just leaving it out there, not saying who it was. So nobody can necessarily disagree with what you're saying because they don't know who you're talking about. A whole blackout liar. Exactly. A whole blackout liar. Zesty ass nigga sitting here disrespecting a woman. Say their names or leave it on the playground. Exactly. Say their names or leave that shit on the playground. Don't bring it to us if you ain't gonna tell us who it is. He said no. He said it was a certain male cast member who did have his back. And if you ask me, I bet it was Clifton because Clifton is really close to Joy. I think it was real. He's with Joy probably, but I'm saying I think it was probably Clifton, maybe. So I don't know. But he said it was a male cast member because I thought it was Carmen because I thought when he said cast member, but then he said male cast member had his agreed with him, and I was saying that obviously it couldn't have been Carmen then because Carmen ain't a man, so who knows who it could have been, if anybody, I think it was probably Clifton. Probably was the one. I mean, that's just my guess, but it was complete. Like nothing that he said made a fucking lick of sense, y'all. And I can see through bullshit. I can see through that shit. And like anytime somebody fucking lies, they never say names. They just spout out generalities. Don't tell you who they're talking about because because if they say a name, that person is then able to call them out on their bullshit. So they'll just say, they'll just spout out generalities and then just say, I wasn't even talking about you. I didn't say your name. That's the type of shit that these motherfuckers be doing. So that was another thing I recognized. I was like, you can't manipulate me. Now I try to be neutral as possible. When last season when Shiloh was on her bullshit and everybody else kind of knew it, I caught that shit out immediately because we could all see what Shiloh was trying to do. Then when it came to this, I knew that Eric was on some fuck shit. Actually, Aubry says, some men will agree on sexual harassment and groping allegations for obvious reasons. Yet I suspect he's lying once again. And I cackled actually Aubrey when you was in the comments. You was like, maybe from here on out you should keep the kid's name out of your mouth. I was like, I could literally hear you saying that with your voice. I could literally hear you saying that, and I was cracking up. I was like, exactly. Keep her name out of your mouth. You're dragging her, and she hasn't even said anything about you. You're making this bigger than what it needs to be. She said that you grabbed her titty. You apologize. We get that. Move on. Now you're making it out to be a liar. Now we have to sit here and try to figure out who to believe. We have to try to piece together whose story seems more legit. And now you have to explain yourself, and you look like a liar because you are a liar. So Mod says he would start saying he was drunk when he was interviewing with Kamisha. Yeah, I was like, at one point I was kind of scared I was gonna get muted or blocked from commenting. I had to keep it, I was like, let me stop because I ain't trying to be the one getting blocked. I like Kamisha channel. So, and these sources seem to be one-sided too, because those sources are Carmen. That's why they're one-sided. The sources are Carmen, probably. Like who do you think you're fooling, Eric? You zesty nigga. I cannot. Ooh, and y'all, Tell me I was not saying from the beginning that Eric was questionable. Y'all don't remember me saying that? Y'all don't remember me going on people's channels and saying, Eric is very suspect, very bitch made, very bitch like. The way he started gossiping about Dakia like a bitch on the first date that he had with Carmen. I was like, these motherfuckers are besties. I was like, he don't like Carmen. He like him and Carmen are besties. That's her gay best friend. I'm just playing, allegedly. but let's be real. And then you're still talking to Dakia. I mean, not Dakia, but you're still talking to Carmen. Mind you, this one was supposed to be your number one. And you talk to her every day, and she still hasn't chose you or entertained you romantically. Man, the jokes write themselves. And the rest of these YouTubers won't say it. The rest of these YouTubers won't say it. I don't know why. Maybe they don't want to get dragged. But that nigga gay. I'ma say it. And I don't give a fuck who has a problem with it. Fight me. That nigga gay. I don't care if he got kids. I know a whole bunch of gay people that's in their fucking 40s that got kids. I slept with some. Nigga got pictures of his kids on the wall. But we just slept together. That don't mean anything. Mod Afro Mama said they had a pact, Carmen and Eric, to keep each other to be first so they are safe. This show has lost its meaning. Right. It's lost its meaning. I mean, but what was the damn meaning anyway? Did you look at how he touched Carmen's arm on the episode where he was gossiping like a gal? Yes, I did. That's when if you look, I don't think I did an interview. I don't think I did a review that for that. But I was basically saying that he was gossiping like a bitch. I was like, why are you talking about this lady, making it seem like she's sweating you like that? Like, calm down. It's J Dub said he is. I didn't recall J Dub saying that. I did not know. Well, me and J Dub said it. I love J Dub's channel. I really do. I really love J Dub's channel. Actually, Aubrey says no one wants to state the obvious because he's clearly not hetero, allegedly. Wait. One of my best male friends was gay and married and a dad. He wanted to marry me before her. I friend zoned him long ago. Wait, what? Huh? So is your friend with a woman now, but he gay? Or is he just using her as a beard? He wanted to use you as a beard? I don't understand this. Sorry, y'all. Had to say it. Nigga gay. Sorry. Nigga gay. Eric, you gay. I like Eric, you gay. Don't care. J-Dub is not for the shits at all. He and you are the realest guys I know. Oh, thank you, actually, Aubrey. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really love J-Dub's channel. Me and J-Dub usually agree on a lot of shit. I usually agree with him on a lot of things. I'll be watching his reviews a lot. I love watching his reviews. I found out about him through Misha. Misha, in my opinion, who's my ultimate favorite YouTuber. If y'all want to know who I watch, if y'all want to know what I'm doing when I'm not on here, you like being a YouTuber myself, I'm usually watching Misha's lives or Misha's stuff. Like, I don't know what God has blessed Misha, in my opinion, with, but she has the gift of gab. She has this charisma that has like captured my heart and won't let it go. I don't care what it is. I support Misha in everything that she does. I'm gonna I bought a t-shirt. I'm subscribed to her Patreon. I'm subscribed to her channel. I don't miss a live. I don't miss a video. I'm a stan. I stan her at this point. She's turned me to a fan. I don't know how she did it. That ain't even my personality, y'all. But she's captured my heart, y'all. But yeah, that's how I found out about him, because he was also inspired by her to do YouTube. because I was inspired by Misha, in my opinion, to do YouTube, which is why in the beginning I was not really showing my face like that. Because I was like, she don't have to do, she ain't doing it. Then I was like, I could probably get over not doing it, but obviously I don't have that same, gift of gab that she does, because the views definitely go up when I show my face versus when I'm just, talking behind my avatar. Um, but actually, Aubrey says, yes, my friend is gay, but in denial for years. Me and my mom saw it early on when I was dating him. He thought I would marry him because I was a young single mom, but nope, lol. And he ended up marrying another woman, and he's still married to her, or is he divorced? Is he divorced? Now you got me interested about your friend's business. This is not what this is supposed to be about. Yeah, I don't have the gift. I don't have like that. I think I have a gift of gab to a certain degree, but my charisma is not up to par, to sustain not being on camera and maintaining views. I had to learn that the hard way. Cause I was not getting the views I felt like I deserved. I was like, I'm putting out some fire ass content and I'm being funny, and this shit is coming off the cuff. I don't have this stuff written down on notes or anything. Y'all getting this straight out the dome. Y'all, I deserve at least, I deserve at least, 50 views or something. I was only getting like 10 or 15 of them hoes, but that was okay. I understood. But back to you, Eric. I've been calling you out from the beginning. I've been new. When I went to his Instagram page, and one of his best friends was a gay nigga that was on Empire, and the gay nigga that he was friends with was taking booty shots on Instagram and stuff like that. I was like, didn't Wanda from Love and Marriage Huntsville, no, Tisha Mama tell us birds together, feather together, birds that flock together. Y'all know she couldn't fucking figure out how to say it. She was just saying any fucking thing. But she was like, those who are like flock together, basically. Yes, he married into money, but they divorced, and he finally came out the closet with me. I loved him through it all because he's a wonderful human being, but I know damn well his ex-wife is not fucking with him like that, because let me tell you something. It's real. It's not okay when you try to play with women, because don't, like, if you're not sure about your sexuality, don't drag women into it. Don't do that. And if you're gonna at least be with them, don't marry them. Don't do that. Like, that's when you really hurt them like that. That is ridiculous. But yeah, back to the allegedly gay show. I cannot. And then this nigga gonna say, I'm even thinking about going on Naked and Afraid. I was like, Eric, don't nobody want to fucking see you naked. I was like, keep your motherfucking clothes on. Oh, I just knew from the gate that Eric was on some fuck shit. What other inconsistency did he had? So many that it's so hard to call out. So hard to call out. And I was like, Eric, how did everybody think that y'all was gonna leave together? Everybody think that y'all in a relationship when you just told us that the man was around you when you said that Carmen was your number one. And if Carmen was your number one, why didn't Carmen leave with you? Since y'all already know each other, why wouldn't she leave with you? She could date you then. Y'all could have left the show together and found love. But she already know that you was zesty nigga. We all know that you was zesty nigga. She probably know, but you her gay best friend, and she can't out you like that. Y'all probably both came on the show just for attention, but she probably ended up finding somebody that she actually liked. I don't think she actually liked anybody before she saw Donovan. I feel like she really do like Donovan because Donovan is attractive. But before that, ain't no motherfucking way she was gonna be with Paul after the show. She might have got to the end and chose him, but after the tape and rap, she was gonna break up with that nigga or completely ghost him. Can't tell me otherwise. She did not want Paul, and she didn't have anybody else. I mean, she could have been with Laverne, but she said Laverne was negative. I was like, not you calling Laverne negative. Like, are you the positive petty officer here? I was like, since when have you been positive on this show? You've been dragging the women since you got on screen. You the epitome of negative. I was like, you Shirley, and he Laverne. I was like, y'all two were interchangeable at this point. It's beyond me now, y'all. But that interview really bothered me, and the videos that I'm starting to see getting made and stuff like that is starting to bother me even more. Like, why are y'all like fighting for Eric so hard? Like, why are y'all doing this? Is he paying people? Like, these people are like just dedicating these videos just to try to like make the Kia look bad, but it doesn't do that. They make the Kia look better each time. Like, pointless. I don't get it. But y'all, I think that's really it. That's really all that's really stuck out to me. Y'all been with me for how long? I think y'all been with me now for like about 2 hours, huh? I spend more time with you than I have my little boo thing. That's why that's why people be saying they don't think I like them, because child, I like my own personal space. Now, Mod Afro Mama, I can't say no names because I don't want to get dragged into YouTube beef. But I've been seeing people make videos about her, about the boat, and about pictures on the boat. And, I was like, this is okay. I was like, now we really trying to cape for Eric when he was obviously lying in his interview, but and so many inconsistencies that you didn't call out. But I guess. And it reminds me of those ladies that think that Megan Thee Stallion is lying about getting shot. Like, okay, you keep on saying this lady is lying about she getting shot, but she literally posted a photo of her foot. And I stepped on glass before. I've been drunk, slipped and fell on glass. My shit ain't never looked like that at all. And then like, so she been shot. Now, who she was shot by, I don't know. But a bullet grazed her foot definitely, because the way that her wound looked, how could y'all just sit here and call this lady a liar? But they're calling her a liar. They do not care. And I just don't understand it. And I was saying I was like, what man is going to say, yes, I shot her? What man is going to say that? No man is going to say that. Oh, yes, I've seen that. And what proof do people have that the pic was taken after the situation? Carmen wasn't there. Joy was, though. And I'm starting to really look at Joy sideways too. I really am. Joy is very questionable to me. Joy's very, and then she always in everybody business. She always going to everybody going, and like, I'm starting to think, y'all, and like, follow me, come here, y'all, come here, y'all. Let me help y'all. So come here. So listen. So let me bring this closer to me. So come close, because I'm talking to y'all. Nobody can hear me. But what I was thinking was, y'all remember on Tina's interview that she said there were women being catty, and she like started to really dislike the process, right? Y'all remember she said that? Now, y'all remember when all the women were in the kitchen and they were asking about, where's Tina? Where's Tina? And Sabrina was wondering, Carmen was hoping that, she was okay, but then Joy was up there like, she's not here. We wish her well, but at the end of the day, our connections are here anyway. So let's move on. I was like, why you got an attitude about it? I was like, why are you mad because we asking about Tina? I was like, not you. I was like, but like, I was like, she's just so irritated. But that's all I had to tell y'all. I think that Tina was talking about Joy. So let me zoom out. back to what I was saying, yo. So I do think that Tina was definitely talking about Joy, probably Joy and Carmen. I think that Joy and Carmen are the Camila. Was it Camila? Is it Camille? Oh no, Camille, not Camila. Camille and Zadia of the season. Yeah, I think those two are the Camille and Zadia of the season, probably, because the other women do not fuck with them like that at all. You don't see none of the other women fucking with Carmen and Joy. You don't see them being photographed with them or anything. Like everybody's fucking with the Kia. Surprise, surprise. Because the key is classy based. The key is classy based. You know, something that y'all two are not, and she don't chase after men, and she don't walk like a man either. You know, but that's besides the point. But anyway, y'all, that's all I really have for y'all today. You know, I ain't trying to keep y'all too long. I know y'all been hearing me talk for the last, 2 hours. I think last hour or two. So I ain't trying to put y'all through all of that. I know my voice could get annoying after a while. My voice annoys me sometimes, but listen, it's been real, y'all. Much love, much peace, and much more chicken grease. Okay. I see y'all later. Okay.